Hours after Tinubu unexpectedly rejected Wike's demand, see what ex-President Jonathan's aide exposed about obedience that got Nigerians talking. Reno, a former presidential aide, has alleged that the president-elect Bola Tinubu utilized the support of Rivers State Governor Wike to secure victory in the 2023 election and now no longer requires his assistance. According to Niger News, Reno made this statement in response to Tinubu's reply to Wike's request for reimbursement of the 80 billion naira he spent on improving federal roads in the state. Hey guys, welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Reno, a former presidential aide, has alleged that the president-elect Bola Tinubu utilized the support of Rivers State Governor Wike to secure victory in the 2023 election and now he no longer requires his assistance. According to Niger News, Reno made this statement in response to Tinubu's reply to Wike's request for reimbursement of the 80 million naira he spent on improving federal roads in the state. Explaining his inability to meet the demand, Tinubu cited his inability to make any commitment until he is officially inaugurated as president. Reno made this statement in response to Tinubu's announcement that he will not reimburse Wike the 80 billion naira he spent on enhancing federal roads in the state. Tinubu said he cannot sign a dime of Nigerian currency on or expenses, and any agreement he enters into would be personal, with a possibility of not being able to fulfill it. In response, Reno in Instagram and have accused the Labour Party of being responsible for the former Lagos State Governor's victory in the presidential election. They say wahala no dey finish. Let's hear him out. He further criticized Governor Wike's response to Tinubu's statement that he will not reimburse funds spent on federal projects, emphasizing that it was uncharacteristic of him to find humor in such a serious matter. He said the people who are currently criticizing Tinubu are actually the ones who played a major role in his rise to power. The Labour Party is responsible for Tinubu's influence in Nigeria. Do you remember when Obedient said they preferred to waste the vote? Well, Tinubu is a result of that wasted vote, and Nigeria is now suffering as a result. Emotions can cloud one's judgment in politics, and the prime example of this is seen in Rivers State. If you look at how Wike smiled while receiving insult from Tinubu, it is clear that he has changed from the outspoken person we knew before. Tinubu even refused to refund the money spent on a federal project, which would have previously angered Wike. Tinubu has already used Wike and no longer has any need for him. This situation reminded me of what Mama Vasta said to Nigerian army before his execution. When you begin to insult yourselves, you will find others willing to join you. Meanwhile, in another development, the Archbishop of the Catholic Diocese in Abuja, John Onayekon, has voiced his objection to the inauguration of President-elect Bola Tinubu prior to the completion of the election tribunal's proceedings. The victory of Tinubu is currently being contested by Peter Obi of the Labour Party and Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party (PDP). Even though the petition's hearing is scheduled to commence on May 8, the preparations for May 29 inauguration are already underway. During an interview with Channels Television on Thursday, Cardinal Onyekan expressed his view that Nigerians' electoral process must be reviewed and enhanced. He said the court currently faces a situation where there are pending cases, particularly one involving the challenge to the election of the president-elect. As of now, I have not been informed by the court regarding the election winner, and it will not make sense to administer oaths to any individual when court cases are still ongoing. Although governors have faced similar circumstances in the past, the results have not been satisfactory. Therefore, I believe it is imperative to review our election process to ensure that there is a clear and widely supported winner. It is unfortunate that the court is taking longer to make a decision, and it is crucial to examine the entire electoral system to make it easier for candidates favored by the people to emerge victorious. Nigerians, what's your take concerning what Reno or Mokri have said about Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Governor Wike and DENTS as well? Reno criticized Governor Wike's response to Tinubu's statement that he would not reimburse funds spent on federal projects, emphasizing that it was uncharacteristic of him to find humor in such a serious matter. He said the people who are currently criticizing Tinubu are actually the ones who played a major role in his rise to power. The Labour Party is responsible for Tinubu's influence in Nigeria. Do you remember when DENTS said they prefer to waste their votes? Well, Tinubu is the result of that wasted votes, and Nigeria is now suffering as a result. Emotion can cloud one's judgment in politics, and a prime example of this is seen in Rivers State. I'm dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not. Thank you.